Inquizition. Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Season 2 of the Inquizition, and we have a wonderfully special episode this time. We have 3 guests who have never been on the Inquizition. They are very special guests, and it is the first transatlantic recording because we are sitting here in Medford, just outside Boston, for our first recording in America. So let's welcome our very special guests. Starting with player 1 is my sister Bridget. Bridget, you're very welcome to the Inquizition. How are you?
Good, Luke. How are you? Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. What would you say is the most American thing there is?
The most American thing there is baseball.
Baseball. Okay, very good. Player number 2 today will be Kennedy. She is the girlfriend of my brother Liam. Kennedy, you're very welcome. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And what's the most American thing you can think of?
I'm gonna tag off Bridget and say a Fenway Frank because I was kind of thinking the same thing.
A Fenway Frank?
Yeah, hot dog.
Very good. That does sound pretty American. And finally, player 3, my brother Liam. Liam, you're very welcome. How are you?
Cheers. Thanks, Luke, for having us.
You are very welcome. What is the most American thing you can think of?
It'd have to be the bald eagle I saw on my way down here.
You saw a bald eagle on the way down here?
Oh, yeah.
Do you see that often?
Pretty often.
Pretty often, yeah, okay. I haven't seen any since I've been here, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. So this quiz will be somewhat American focused in the questions because of where we are. But we'll get ready to crack on with round 1. In this round, you'll each get your own individual questions. 2 points for a correct answer, minus 2 points if you get the answer wrong. But you can pass it to one of the other 2 players and you will not lose any points. And they will have an opportunity to answer for 1 risk-free point. So everyone ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Yep.
Okay, Bridget, player 1. What is the largest US state by area? By land area, what is the largest US state?
I'm going to have to go with Texas.
You're going to go with Texas?
Yes.
It is Alaska.
Damn it.
Minus 2 points. Kennedy, what is the largest US state by population? Which US state has the highest population?
I'm gonna say California.
You're going to go with California?
Yeah.
You are correct. 2 points to Kennedy.
Nice.
And Liam, your first question. What is the smallest US state by area? The smallest.
Delaware.
You're going with Delaware?
Rhode Island.
Well, you need to give me one answer.
Rhode Island
You're going to
first.
go Rhode Island? You
Yep.
are correct. 2 points to Rhode Island. I'm going to give you one more question related to this. This time, just stick your hand up. If you think you know the answer, first hand up gets the chance to answer. What is the smallest US state by population? Which US state, Liam?
Delaware.
No. Kennedy?
Rhode Island.
No. Bridget, you have a chance to answer. No minus points from this one.
Arkansas.
No, it is Wyoming. Okay, so we'll move on to the second round of questions. Bridget, based on 2021 numbers, what is the largest US airline based on passenger numbers for 2021? The largest US airline based on number of passengers carried.
I'm going to go with Delta.
You're going to go with Delta?
Yeah.
Okay, it is not correct. It is American.
No.
Sorry, American Airlines, so minus 2 points there again. Kennedy, based on 2021 unit sales, what is the best-selling car in the USA? And by car, I mean like sedan, combi, 4x4, something like that, but not trucks. What is the best-selling car? I will accept manufacturer name.
I'm gonna go with Toyota.
Toyota, and you are correct. It is the Toyota RAV4. And Liam, just to clarify for the recording, Liam did choose to be in 3rd position before any of these questions came up. But based on 2021 sales, Liam, what was the best-selling truck in the USA for last year? Again, manufacturer is okay.
It's a Ford F-150, Luke.
You are correct. It is the Ford F-Series. Okay, moving on to the third question. Bridget, what is the most common first name of US presidents? 6 US presidents have had this first name. What is the most common first name of US presidents?
My guess is...
Just remember as well, you can pass it because you're already on minus 4. There's a long way to go, Liam.
Exactly.
So far, I've been on.
All right, my guess is George.
You're going to go with George? No, it is James.
James Madison.
I would've said George
I could
too.
think of 3 Georges. So
Yeah.
I was like,
thought
I wrote down George.
I think it was like 4 or 5 Johns as well.
John
yeah.
Adams.
Kennedy, your question. Which U.S. president has served the longest? Which U.S. president has been president for the longest amount of time?
I should definitely know this. I'm gonna pass this one.
Liam or Bridget, hands up if you think you know the answer. Liam?
Is it Roosevelt?
Which one?
Franklin Delano.
It is Franklin D. Roosevelt. Okay, you get 1 point on that. And Liam, your question for this round of questions. There are 4 most common presidents' surnames because 4 surnames have appeared twice. Name 3 of those 4 surnames.
Harrison.
Yep.
Bush.
Yep.
And this last one's gonna be tough. Roosevelt.
No. -2 points. It was Johnson or Adams.
I wouldn't have had it
Johnson
anyway.
or
Kennedy
Adams.
just steered me in the wrong direction though.
And
Damn.
you can hear some noise in the background. There are very special guests, Finn and Ellie. Mostly Finn. Ellie's asleep on the sofa. Finn is Bridget and her husband Ian's dog. This is why I'm over here for Bridget's wedding, which was last week, which is amazing. Finn is particularly energetic. Okay, next question. Next round of questions. Bridget, the US fought the 1812 war against which country? The US fought the 1812 war against which country? Or the War of 1812?
I'm gonna.
You want to answer because you need the points, but you don't want to risk
Yeah.
losing. You're already at -6.
It was fought against. I'm gonna pass.
You're going to pass? Okay, Liam did have his hand up first. Liam, what do you think?
Against the French.
No, incorrect. Kennedy?
I was gonna say Spain. Spanish.
Also incorrect. It was against Britain.
Yep.
Okay, Kennedy, your question. The US fought which war from 1950 to 1953? What war did the USA fight in from 1950 to 1953? Do you want to answer or do you want to pass?
I'm gonna pass it.
Okay, Liam, you had your hand up.
Korean War.
It was the Korean War, 1 point to Liam.
Good job.
And Liam, your question. From 1846 to 1848, the US fought a war against which country? 1846 to 1848.
I'm gonna have to pass this one.
You're going to pass, Bridget or Kennedy. Hands up if you want to answer. It's for 1 point. You don't risk losing anything.
I'll give it a try.
Go on.
I have 2 guesses, but I'll just go with 1.
I want to see you earn a point. Go on.
You got this,
Go
Bridget.
for it.
You
Be
got
brave.
it. You got it.
I feel like it's a trick question. If I'm wrong,
It's not a trick question.
is
I
it the
promise you.
British?
No, it's not Britain.
Okay.
Kennedy, give a chance to answer.
Is it the French?
No, it was Mexico.
I almost said that.
Damn.
Okay, next question in this round. Bridget, in the US Constitution, what does the 4th Amendment relate to? It doesn't need to be word perfect, just a general idea. What does the 4th Amendment relate to in the US Constitution?
Luke, this is embarrassing. The right to bear arms.
No, another -2. No, it relates to no, it relates to being correctly searched by police and that they have to have the right warrants and everything like that. Kennedy, in the US Constitution, what is the 13th Amendment? What does it relate to? Again, just a general idea.
13th, you said?
13th, yep.
Freedom to protest.
No, sorry, -2. It's to abolish slavery.
Okay.
And Liam, in the US Constitution, what is the 2nd Amendment?
Should know this one. The right to bear arms.
It is the right to bear arms. Though maybe in Montana it's the right to arm bears. And final, last question of this round. Bridget, the current NHL champions, ice hockey champions, which team?
The Capitals?
No, it was Colorado Avalanche.
Oh my god.
Kennedy, the current NBA champions for basketball.
The Lakers.
No, it was the Golden State Warriors, -2. And Liam, the current NFL champions in football.
The Los Angeles Rams.
It is the Los Angeles Rams. So that brings us to the end of round 1. And so at the end of round 1, Bridget starts off with minus 10 points. Kennedy is on 0 and Liam is our early leader on 8 points, but still plenty of time to go. And so we move on to round 2. All the contestants get the same questions. They get 2 points for a correct answer. There's no minus points. If they're the only person with the correct answer, I'll give them a bonus 3rd point for being so smart. Now, the last round is all about America, where all these guys live. So these questions will all be about Europe. So you'll write the answers down and then we'll get to the answers at the end. So question number 1. By area, what is the largest country entirely within Europe? By area, the largest country entirely within Europe. So I'm excluding Russia and Turkey because they cross into Asia as well. So by area, the largest country entirely within Europe. Okay, question 2. By population, the largest country entirely within Europe. Which European country has the largest population? Again, excluding Russia and Turkey. Okay, question 3. What is the European and often worldwide number for emergency services? So it's not country specific. It's not like 911 or 999 in Ireland and the UK. This is a number used in many, many different countries for emergency services. What is it?
It is 3 digits though.
It's a 3-digit number, yep. Okay, question 4. What year did the Berlin Wall come down? What year did they knock down the Berlin Wall?
Yeah.
Okay, next question. The river Danube flows through the heart of Europe and it flows through 4 capital cities. So write down the 4 capital cities you think the Danube flows through. You'll get 2 points for each correct answer. No minus points again. Maximum 4 cities you can write down. Okay, question 6. In Europe, which 3 countries make up Scandinavia? Which 3 countries make up Scandinavia? The last question of this round, question 7. Which European country is the largest per capita beer consumer in the world? Which European country is the largest per capita beer consumer in the world? Okay, so let's get to those answers. Which is the largest country entirely within Europe by area? Bridget, you said?
Spain.
Kennedy, you said?
Germany?
Liam, you said?
Finland.
It is Ukraine.
Oh.
It is Ukraine. And the largest country by population in Europe? Kennedy, you said?
France?
Liam, you said?
Germany.
And Bridget, you said?
Germany.
It is Germany. 2 points to Bridget, you get points. And 2 points to Liam. Okay, 3rd question. What is the European and often worldwide number for emergency services? Liam, you said?
411.
411. Bridget, you said?
111.
And Kennedy, you said?
I said 111.
You guys were close. 112. I think they made it 2 instead of a 3rd one in case kids
You accidentally
tap it. Bridget, what year did the Berlin Wall come down?
I said 1983.
Okay, Kennedy, you said?
Total guess, but 1999.
And Liam, you said?
Another total guess, but 1974.
Okay, it was 1989. Yeah.
Oh, you close.
Kennedy, the Danube flows through which 4 capital cities? What 4 did you say?
Oh gosh, these are guesses. Munich, Athens, Dublin, Paris.
Okay.
Dublin and Ireland.
None of them are correct, unfortunately.
That's okay, I knew.
And Liam, you said?
Luke may need to do some editing here, but the Vatican City, Hamburg, Oslo, and Paris.
Again, none of them are correct, unfortunately. And Hamburg is not a capital city again.
Well, okay, this is, I don't know, guys.
How do you think this river flows?
Through the ocean.
That's why I
And
said
how-
We were looking for 2 points
I
here,
needed
at
a
least.
map. I needed a damn map.
How come it went through the Vatican City but not through Rome? Which is Okay, and Bridget, you said?
I said Paris, Berlin, Madrid, and Frankfurt.
No, neither of them are correct, unfortunately. It was Vienna, Bratislava, Budapest, and Belgrade.
Okay, well, 2 of those I've never even heard of, so...
Vienna in Austria, Bratislava, Slovakia, Budapest, Hungary, and Belgrade, Serbia.
Yeah.
Okay, Bridget, which 3 countries make up Scandinavia?
Sweden, Norway, Finland?
Okay, you said Sweden, Norway, Finland. Kennedy?
Me too. Norway, Sweden, Finland.
Okay, and Liam, you said?
Norway, Greenland, Iceland.
Norway, Greenland, and Iceland. Bridget, you get 4 points on that. Kennedy, you get 4 points. Liam, you get 2 points. It is Norway, Sweden, and Denmark.
Oh,
I knew one of them was wrong.
Finland is actually not part of.
I knew Finland wasn't right.
Part of Scandinavia. And the last question of that round: which European country is the largest per capita beer consumer? Kennedy, you said.
Ireland.
Ireland. Liam, you said.
Czech Republic, baby.
And Bridget, you said.
Ireland.
It is the Czech Republic. So
He's
actually
been
3
telling
points
us
to
this
Liam.
Yeah.
all week.
3
Or
points
not.
to Liam on that one. You're the only one who gets the answer, and that brings us to the end of round 2. So the scores at the end of round number 2. Bridget is moved up to -4. Kennedy has moved up to 4, and Liam is storming ahead. He is on 15, but there is still plenty of more points to be earned. So we move on to round number 3, which is called Close Enough. All these questions have numbers answers. The contestants are not meant to know what the answers are, but the contestant with the closest answer will get 2 points. If it's joint, they both get 2 points. And if they do get it bang on the nose, they will get a bonus point, so they'll have 3 points. You guys ready to go?
Ready.
So to the nearest million, what was the population of the USA in the year 1900? What was the population of the USA to the nearest million in the year 1900? Okay, question 2. How many countries are in the European Union? How many countries are in the European Union? Okay, question 3. I know there was a lot of controversy this year about Roe versus Wade and the whole issue of abortion in the USA. But in which year did the US Supreme Court legalize abortion in the USA? In which year did the US Supreme Court legalize abortion in the USA? Okay, question 4. How many of the 100 tallest mountains in the world are not in Asia? How many of the 100 tallest mountains in the world are not in Asia? Okay, question 5. How many people were killed in the Salem witch trials? We have 3 lovely New Englanders here. So how many people were killed in the Salem witch trials in Massachusetts? Way back in, what, the 1600s?
Great question, Luke.
I actually don't know that part. If you could clarify that, I don't know.
I don't know exactly. I would have guessed, 16 or 1700s.
Okay, so how many people were killed in the Salem witch trials? Question number 6. How many official languages are there in the United States of America at federal level? How many official languages in the US at federal level? And finally, question 7. According to Google Maps, what is the walking time in days from New York City to Los Angeles? What is the walking time in days from New York City to Los Angeles according to Google Maps? Okay, so let's get to the answers for round number 3. What was the US population in 1900 to the nearest million? Bridget, you said?
2 million.
2 million. Kennedy, you said?
20.
20. And Liam, you said?
10 million.
It was 76 million.
Oh,
So
wow.
2 points to Kennedy. 76,212,000. Kennedy, how many countries in the European Union?
13.
13. Liam, you said?
29.
And Bridget, you said?
5.
It is 27. 2 points to Liam. Question number 3. The US Supreme Court legalized abortion in which year? Liam, you said?
1967.
Bridget, you said?
1954.
And Kennedy, you said?
1989.
It was 1973. What did you say again, Liam?
67.
Okay, so 2 points to Liam on that one. How many of the 100 tallest mountains in the world are not in Asia? Bridget, you said.
43.
Kennedy, you said.
25.
Liam, you said.
9.
The correct answer is 0.
Oh.
2 points to Liam.
Jesus.
Actually, the highest mountain outside of Asia is Aconcagua in South America. It's the 189th highest mountain in the world.
Wow.
The first 188 highest mountains in the world are all in Asia.
That's
kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Kennedy, how many people were killed in the Salem witch trials? You said
250?
250. Liam, you said.
30,000.
And Bridget, you said.
95.
Correct answer is 20. Bridget, you get 2 points.
Just 20 people? It's like, what are they going to talk about COVID like?
19 of them were killed by hanging, not burning at the stake, and 1 was pressed to death, which is a weirdly kind of archaic way of killing people. And aside from those 20 people, 5 more died in jail. So Bridget, 2 much needed points there. Kennedy, how many official languages in the United States at federal level? You said.
5.
Liam, you said.
2.
And Bridget?
2.
Correct answer is 0. So Bridget and Liam, you each get 2 points. There's no official language in the USA at federal level.
Really?
And Liam, according to Google Maps, walking time in days from NYC to LA, you said?
47.
47. Bridget?
242.
242.
112.
112. Correct answer is 38.
What?
So 2 points to Liam there as well. And that brings us to the end of round 3. And so at the end of round number 3, the points are Bridget has moved all the way up to 0 points.
Woo!
Kennedy is moving into second place on 6 points. But Liam is still way out ahead on 25 points.
Boo.
Electrics in the air.
Okay, we move on to round number 4, which is a special round for this episode of the Inquizition. It is Know Your Neighbours round. These questions all relate to Canada or Mexico. So you will write your answers down. 2 points for a correct answer. 3 points if you're the only person to get the answer correct. No minus points. Everyone ready?
Ready.
Yes.
Okay, what's the capital of Mexico? What is the capital city of Mexico? And question number 2, what is the capital city of Canada? What is the capital city of Canada? Question number 3, we're going to do close enough points on this, so the person with the closest answer will get the points. The CN Tower in Toronto was the tallest freestanding structure in the world from 1975 until what year? The CN Tower in Toronto was the tallest freestanding structure in the world from 1975 until what year? Question number 4. There are 2 answers for this, so there'll be 2 points for each correct answer. Which two animals or creatures feature on the flag of Mexico? Which 2 animals or which 2 creatures feature on the flag of Mexico? Question number 5 has 2 parts to it. Question 5, part 1. Who appears on one side of all Canadian coins? Who appears on one side of all Canadian coins? Which person? Question 5b. The Canadian 1 cent coin was discontinued in 2012. What symbol or picture appeared on it? As well as the person mentioned from the first part of the question, what symbol or picture appeared on the other side of the Canadian 1 cent coin until it was discontinued in 2012? Question number 6. Mexico will co-host the 2026 World Cup with Canada and America, but how many times previously has Mexico hosted the Football World Cup? Mexico will co-host the 2026 World Cup with Canada and America, but how many times previously has Mexico hosted the Football World Cup? Question number 7. Who isn't Canadian? So one of these three people is not Canadian. Which one is not Canadian? Ryan Phillippe, Ryan Reynolds, or Ryan Gosling? Ryan Phillippe, Ryan Reynolds, or Ryan Gosling? Which one of those three is not Canadian? And finally, question number 8. What is the name of the Mexican small dog breed, which is also the name of a Mexican state? What is the name of the Mexican small dog breed, which is also the name of a Mexican state? Okay, so let's get to the answers. Bridget, what did you say? What is the capital of Mexico?
Mexico City.
Kennedy, you said?
Cabo.
Again?
Cabo, San Lucas.
Okay, and Liam, you said?
Mexico City.
Correct answer is Mexico City. Kennedy, what is the capital city of Canada?
Montreal.
You said Montreal, Liam.
Montreal.
And Bridget?
Quebec.
Correct answer is Ottawa.
Oh, I should have known that.
From How I Met Your Mother.
And that's where Megan's dad's from.
Okay, question 3, and this is based on nearest answer. The CN Tower was the tallest freestanding structure in the world from 1975 until what year? Liam, you said?
1986.
86. Bridget, you said?
1991.
91. And Kennedy, you said?
95.
95. Correct answer is 2007. 2 points to Kennedy.
Oh, finally.
Bridget, what two creatures feature on the flag of Mexico, you said?
I said an alligator and a butterfly.
And a butterfly? What the hell?
Bridget, those are so random.
A butterfly is an awful guess. I'm sorry. Of anything you could choose in the whole world. Is a butterfly even an animal?
It's a creature.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Creature, okay.
Is there any country that in the world that would actually be embodied by an alligator?
That sounds like some Florida shit.
Kennedy, you said?
A bear and a snake.
A bear and a snake. And Liam, you said?
I said a bear and a hawk.
A bear and a hawk. The correct answer is eagle and snake. So Kennedy, you get 2 points on that for the
Cool.
snake. Well done.
Woohoo.
Kennedy, who is on one side of all Canadian coins? Which person?
It's a woman.
Okay, there's a lot of women in the world.
Well, all I put was it's a woman.
It's a woman. Okay, well, I do need more specificity than
Oh
that.
boy. Sarah Josephine Hale.
Okay, I don't know who she is, but no, not correct. Liam, you said?
Nathan Fielder or Samuel T. Champlain.
Okay, no. And Bridget, you said?
Justin Trudeau.
Justin Trudeau. No, it's Queen Elizabeth II.
Kennedy was maybe a half point for that one.
No, it's okay.
I'm not, no. It was like some woman is half the population of the planet. And soon it'll be some man anyway. It'll be Prince Charles.
When you said the second part of the question, that's why I was like, I think it's a woman actually, not a man.
Yeah.
Why do they have Queen Elizabeth?
Because they're still part of the Commonwealth, I think. They haven't fully extricated themselves from
Oh, weird.
the wonderful colonization powers of the British. Obviously, being Irish, I have a very different view on that as to a lot of other people. And on the Canadian 1 cent coin, before it was discontinued in 2012, Liam, what symbol or picture was on the opposite side to Queen Elizabeth?
Maple leaf.
Bridget, you said?
Maple leaf.
And Kennedy, you said?
Crown.
It was a maple leaf, so 2 points to Bridget, 2 points to Liam.
Good job.
Bridget, Mexico will co-host the 2026 World Cup with Canada and USA, but how many times previously has Mexico hosted the Football World Cup?
1 time?
You say 1 time, Kennedy?
I said 0.
0, and Liam, you said?
2 times.
Correct answer is 2 times, and you're the only person to get that, so 3 points. That was 1970 and 1986. And Kennedy, who isn't Canadian? Ryan Phillippe, Ryan Reynolds, or Ryan Gosling?
Reynolds.
Right, you're saying Reynolds, Liam?
I'm saying Reynolds as well.
Reynolds, Bridget?
Felipe.
And the correct answer is Felipe. 2
Damn.
points to, 3 points to Bridget on that. Well done.
The French name threw me off.
Yeah, me too.
Kennedy, what is the name of the Mexican small dog breed, also the name of a Mexican state, you said?
Chihuahua.
Liam, you said?
Chihuahua.
Bridget, you said?
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua, so 2 points for all the Chihuahuas there, and that brings us to the end of round 4. Just a quick message to say thank you for listening. We are all big fans of quizzing, so it's great to do something we love. We hope you're enjoying the podcast. The Inquizition is released every 2 weeks, so please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts from. Leave a review, 5 stars I hope. If you would like to get in touch, you can find the Inquizition podcast on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, or you can email us at inquisitionpodcast@gmail.com. That's inquisitionpodcast@gmail.com. That's Inquisition with a Z. Okay, let's get back to the show. Okay, we move into the final round, round number 5. This is grab the fruit. Each of the players have a particular fruit. Bridget, what's your fruit?
Kiwi.
Kennedy, what's your fruit?
Cherry.
And Liam, what's your fruit?
Apple.
So when they know the correct answer, they need to shout out the name of their fruit, and then they have the chance to answer. If they are incorrect, they don't lose any points, but the other 2 players have a chance to answer, and then we'll open back up to everyone for a couple of answers and see if we can get it. There are no minus points, but 2 points for every correct answer. Everyone ready to go?
Yep.
Yep.
Go.
Okay, question 1. Which team has the most baseball World Series wins?
Apple.
Cherry.
Apple.
Yankees.
It is the New York Yankees. They have 40 wins of the World Series. Question number 2. Which US president was the first to be assassinated?
Kiwi.
Yes, Bridget?
Lincoln.
It was Lincoln. 2 points to Bridget. Question number 3. Who was the first lady of the USA at the start of the 21st century? Who was the first lady of the USA?
Cherry.
Cherry?
Michelle Obama.
No.
21st.
Bridget and Liam, you're free to answer. First lady at the start of the 21st century?
Her last name was Bush.
You're going to say Bush? No. Bridget, you're free to answer.
Hillary Clinton.
It was Hillary Clinton.
Damn.
2 points to Bridget. Question number 4. Who was the first US president to resign from office?
Apple.
Yep.
Nixon.
It was Nixon. Liam, well done. Question number 5. Based on certified unit sales, the best-selling US female solo music artist of all time. Based on certified unit sales.
Kiwi.
Yep, Kiwi.
Taylor Swift.
No.
Apple.
Yep.
Mariah Carey.
No. Kennedy, you're free to answer.
Beyonce.
No, I'll give you one more round. You each get one more
Who
guess.
did Bridget say?
Who
Taylor
did you,
Swift.
not Taylor Swift. Yeah,
That's
so
what I said the first time. That
Yeah.
wasn't my guess. Oh, okay.
Alright, sorry.
best-selling US female
Apple.
artist.
Can I say it first?
Yep.
Carrie Underwood.
No.
Whitney Houston.
No. Bridget, you're free to answer.
Britney Spears.
No, it was Madonna.
Oh.
Same kind of question based on certified unit sales. Best-selling US male solo artist of all time.
Apple.
Yep.
The Beatles.
No.
Oh, solo artist.
Solo,
Shit.
but too late.
Michael Jackson.
No.
That was a good guess.
He would have been second actually on this, I think. Bridget, you're free to answer.
Elton John.
No. Everyone's free to one more guess.
Elvis.
Best-selling US again.
Elvis.
It is Elvis Presley.
Oh,
Well done.
nice.
I'll let it slide that you didn't call out the name of your fruit.
Oh shit! Sorry.
I'm only joking. And based on certified unit sales, the best-selling US band of all time.
Cherry.
Apple.
Cherry?
The Beatles.
No.
Oh, U.S. band.
Yeah, they need to be from the US. Actually, the Beatles would be the best-selling artists
time.
of all time in the USA,
but not
yeah.
from the U.S.
But the best-selling
The
US
Beach Boys.
Beach Boys, no. Bridget, you're free to guess.
Oh, wait, they're not even from the U.S.
Beach Boys is a good guess.
Are they from the U.S.?
They are from the US,
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
Even though they hated surfing.
Really?
Yeah, they tried it one
Queen.
time.
Oh wait, they're not from the US either.
Are you joking? Is that a joke?
No, I
Is that
thought they
serious?
really did not like surfing, even though their whole shtick
From
is based around that.
USA.
That's funny.
I guess Queen, but they're not from the US either.
Okay, everyone's free. One more answer. Best-selling US band of all time in terms of album sales?
Cherry. Aerosmith.
No.
The Allman Brothers.
No. Though it's a good guess. You're in the right kind of neck of the woods.
Jackson 5.
No, and again in the right neck of the woods, it was the Eagles.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Okay, next question. Who is known for his midnight ride to raise alert of approaching British forces?
Kiwi.
Kiwi?
Paul Revere.
It is Paul Revere. The oldest US metro system is in which city in the US?
Apple.
Apple?
New York.
No.
Oh.
Apple.
Yep.
China.
Well, you're.
I mean.
In the U.S. dude. In the U.S. dude.
Just pass.
You apple.
It's not even your fruit. I mean,
Wrong fruit. Wrong continent.
Kiwi.
Yep.
Boston.
It is Boston. Very good. Name the civil rights activist known for her role in the 1955 Montgomery bus protest.
Apple.
Kiwi.
Apple.
Rosa Parks.
It is Rosa Parks. Very
What's
good.
my stupid fruit?
Next question. Second last question. What is the oldest university in the USA?
Apple.
Cherry.
Apple.
Yale.
No. Jerry. Jerry.
Kiwi.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Bridget, you're free to answer if you know it.
Harvard.
It is Harvard. 2 points for
I
Bridget.
was like, another
And
idea.
finally, last question of this quiz. Which city has been the US capital city the most
Apple.
times? Apple.
Philadelphia.
It is Philadelphia. 2 points to Liam. That brings us to the end of this round and the end of the quiz.
Woohoo!
And so, at the end of all that, 5 rounds of furious trivia and questioning. Kennedy picked up 2 points in the last round to add to her score of 12, and she finishes on a total score of 14. Give a big round of applause to Kennedy. Bridget really pulled it out of the bag in that last round, picking up 10 points to a grand total of 19. Excellent stuff. And Liam picked up a fine haul of points in that round of 8 to bring him up to a total of 42.
Whoa!
Not so much enthusiasm for them, but he did say he filled his whole page of paper, which is probably the most note-taking he has done since he was in the 3rd grade, but it has paid off. So, Bridget and Kennedy, firstly, thank you very much for taking part. It's been absolutely wonderful. You've been
Thank
wonderful
you.
guests.
Happy to be here.
And Liam, of course, as well. And also, I'd like to congratulate you on being the first winner of Season 2 of the Inquizition. Well done.
Thank you, Luke.
So it was absolutely amazing to do our first ever recording on this side of the Atlantic Ocean. We are here in Boston, as I said earlier. Liam, Bridget and Kennedy, thank you so much for taking part. It's been absolutely wonderful. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time for the next episode of the Inquizition. So please subscribe, share, whatever. And we'll see you guys soon. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye. The Inquizition.
I'll get a little closer. I'll get a little closer.
Kennedy, why are you yelling at us?
I haven't done this in a long time, so there's going to be a lot of stop starts.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the... Oh, fuck it. There we go.
Take 2.
Madison.
Madison? No, it was Franklin D. Roosevelt. Before and during World
Wait,
War
didn't
II.
we
I just
say
said that.
Roosevelt?
I said Roosevelt.
You said, did you?
Yeah,
I thought you said something else.
I haven't wrote it down.
I was gonna say I thought you said Roosevelt, but
Did you?
I did.
so I passed that one. So then he gets
And
a.
then I said Roosevelt.
Or should we redo the question or something? Or how do you want to do that?
Okay, you said you're going to pass. Okay, so...
I feel so stupid.
I think I have a 50-50 shot. What year did Danny Way jump in on a skateboard?
What you did what now? What?
No, I'm just kidding. So didn't somebody jump that on a skateboard?
The Berlin Wall?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or maybe that was the Great Wall of China.
Someone
did though. Some giant wall.
Like they might like post the wall coming down. They might have. Before that, they'd have probably been shot.
I don't even know 4 capital cities.
Think of one.
My modern European history teacher would not be impressed with me right now.
I know.
This is Spencer.
I know.
Great lady.
Just this stuff.
How did you guys not get that one? I thought that was a gimme for all of us. I thought that was like...
I thought it was like obvious that it was gonna be Ireland. Then when I saw your answer, I was like, oh my gosh, he's literally been talking about that.
Well, I thought it was like going into this week, or like going into whatever, when Luke told me that, I would have thought it was Ireland too. But.
Yeah.
These fancy napkins are from Bridget's wedding on the 15th of October,
Oh, yes.
which was an amazingly beautiful day out. And I must congratulate Liam on his walking of Bridget down the aisle.
Cheers.
I mean, he was practicing all week that walk, and you nailed it, buddy.
Not a single trip. It takes a lot of practice. All of Bridget's colleagues. I can't believe you flew someone in all the way from Prague to officiate your wedding.
And it is one fewer than it was 5 or 6 years ago because of Britain.
Brexit.
Britain doing what Britain do best, annoying the shit out of everyone.
Causing problems.
Assuming you don't get shot regularly along the way. It's a risk, in fairness.
You make it out of New York, you're probably safe from California.
Just so you know, that is still recording.
Fuck you, Luke. Just kidding, we love you.
Bloody hell. Oh, I'm not driving. I guess I can get another beer.